What's up, everybody? I'm Greg, and this is Kristine. We are so crazy about Nashville, so insane about the ABC hit drama, we decided to start a series of videos about Season 2 predictions. Kristine, the Season 1 finale left Deacon and Rayna in quite the tight spot. What do you think's going to happen in Season 2 with them?
In quite a niche of a spot.
They
flipped.
They rolled an SUV, as I'm sure everyone out there remembers, while they were screaming at each other.
Although I wish I could know what they were saying to each other.
Right. Was that a weird decision to have? I mean, it was, leaving us all hanging, I guess, having the music play over it, that we couldn't hear what anyone was saying. Who was even saying anymore? Juliet, right? Juliet was singing to her mom, and she sang us out there for the end of the Season 1 finale. You get what they were saying. I mean, Deacon obviously upset that, Maddie's paternity has been kept from him for this long.
Right.
That Rayna's ruined his life, pretty much, because she's a bitch.
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about
that? I don't think she's a bitch. I think she was stuck in an awful situation, and then it kind of became one of those things where, it gets harder and harder to tell them as it goes on.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, obviously you're keeping up at home. Rayna married to Teddy, but she got married when she got pregnant with Maddie. Right after she got pregnant with Maddie, Deacon went to rehab. Deacon was her old boyfriend. She was kind of seeing Teddy at the same time. Then they decided to get married when she was pregnant and hide the paternity of Maddie from everyone. Only like 3 people knew.
Yeah.
Now the problem with that, of course, is that then Deacon came out of rehab and he was totally fine. He was sober up until this final episode of Nashville, and now his life's in the ruins.
Now he's taking the
because Maddie figured it out.
Alcoholic lane.
Because Maddie knew exactly where to go for paperwork, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd keep your paperwork in a little silver tin in your closet.
Do not open. Children, don't open. Paternity involved.
Yeah.
But now, okay, so let's get back to the fact that I still think, what was Rayna thinking? When it became clear, this is, we're talking about the Nashville prequel here that we'll have to film one day. When it became clear that Deacon was no longer an alcoholic, he was this recovery was sticking and working, there should have been a discussion between Teddy. We have to figure this out because eventually it's going to come up. Eventually, on somebody's deathbed, like every other thing like this, someone, I don't mean a show, I mean real life paternity suits, someone's gonna have to know they are not the father. Someone's gonna have to, she's gonna want to know who her real dad is. Someone's gonna have to do that
dance on the Maori couch.
Yeah. Woo! exactly. So that's where I'm saying she's a bitch. At some point you had to figure this out and had a conversation.
They probably should have had another strategy.
I enjoyed that Teddy was so protective of Maddie, and I totally get his stance in the situation, so I guess she's not a bitch. Yeah. I'm kind of just throwing her under the bus here.
Yeah, you are.
Because I totally get Teddy's thing of I've raised this daughter, but in the same breath,
there can always be 2 dads.
Early on, exactly. There should have been discussion, even from Teddy's standpoint of, this is going to be a nuke one day. This is going to just nuke a relationship. We should do it early on and talk to Deacon and figure out what's happening. But I guess Teddy knew that this would probably lead to,
I think he would probably just be afraid that then
Rayna would
Deacon would, well, not only that, but Deacon would try and sue for custody.
Sure, but he was an alcoholic. He had no chance.
Well,
addict,
once he was sober.
Else. Even then. This was the big argument, when... I'm thinking of something else, actually. I was going to say with Juliet's mom, but Juliet's mom was way too old to try to get custody of Juliet.
Yeah,
this show,
I think that ship had sailed.
All right, so what happens in Season 2? Season 2 starts, Kristine. What's going to happen?
Season 2 starts, I think that Deacon will be less injured than Rayna.
Sure.
So Rayna might be on a fake deathbed.
Yeah. Well, there's no way Rayna will die.
There's no way she'll die, but she'll be in a very touch-and-go situation in the hospital. Sure. And then I think, hopefully, that will, reboot Deacon's...
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He's such a good guy. Everybody loves Deacon. He was the Nashies winner for Best Character here on youtube.com/GameOverGreggy. He's going to eventually pull out of this. And you would think that, even though he wasn't driving, clearly he was the reason this accident happened. He'll wake up, and at some point he has to wake up to the fact that he's a dad, right? That was I didn't like that in the season finale that they cut away from. Maddie tells Deacon, "I think you're my father," and then that's it. That's all we see of them that entire episode. Yeah, that was a little awkward.
So what did they talk about after?
It's really easy. Deacon.
It was just go on, little girl.
Exactly. There's 2 roads you can go down with that, right? That news, whether it's either going to be, oh my God, that's so awesome, I love you, or he already loved her. They called him Uncle Deacon. Or you go down the path of, I can't believe Rayna lied to me. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna push Teddy in a park, which was weird too.
That was pretty funny. But no, I think it's a very natural reaction to go immediately towards anger first.
Sure.
And I think that once they're in the hospital in Season 2, I think then he'll start to be like, yes, this is cool. Well, not cool, but but
there's goods to this. There's a silver
good,
lining.
Yeah, there's good in this.
But then, I think none of us. I don't think anybody. You and I don't want to see it, and I'm pretty sure none of the Nashville fans really want to see Deacon in rehab again and trying to struggle with drug addiction again or alcohol addiction or anything. So I think that has to end real quick.
Yes.
I think we come back. Yeah, she's in the hospital. It looks really bad. Then he pulls out of it. But then, even then,
or he could. Technically, for a while in season 2, he could go back to being a secret drinker. Not a total, just like sipping
a nip here and
there, and then maybe and then Rayna finds out, and then that's another.
See, that's the thing. What's the next thread here?
Exactly.
That's why it can't just be happy ending after episode 1 when Rayna's not dead. I guess Rayna could hold a grudge.
I think she'll be in a coma for episode 2.
Ooh, wow. Coma.
That's
hardcore. I hadn't thought about coma, but it makes sense. This is a soap opera you kind of get on a show.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Anything else you want to say about this relationship going into season 2?
I think that's. I hope probably middle of season 2. Well, I'm hoping as early as possible, but I do want them to get back together.
Yeah. I mean, here's what my next prediction. Looking ahead, they obviously get back together at some point during this season. Do you think we see at some point a wedding? Or are they going to get remarried? Are they going to get married in this thing or start moving that way? I would say, do you see it ending next season 2 finale with a proposal? But obviously, season 1 ended with a proposal too. I don't think we'll see them do that. We'll get to that eventually, or before this if you're watching these in different orders. But
I would see it being more of. I mean, there could be a proposal, but it would be a very quiet, small, like city hall sort of thing. I would think if they did it. Sure.
Well, that's okay. I see what you're saying. How they get married? Just go down to the courthouse. Have Maddie be there.
Yes.
The other kid.
Daphne.
I never remember her name. Lennon and Maisie. That's their real names. That's all that matters.
That's all he calls them.
Download all their music. Go see their YouTube channel. All right. I think that ends the predictions then for Deacon and Rayna. But Kristine, as you know, every time we end the prediction, we go with a wild card prediction as well.
Card.
Our wild card prediction, ladies and gentlemen, we reach into a bag of random names of characters, pull one out, and then we reach into random actions and pull them out and just let God and fate and Buddha and all of them decide
the fate of Nashville.
So I did this when you were in the shower.
Good. I was about to say, do we have these ready?
All right. So now you're going to reach in and pull out a person. Shut your eyes.
Okay.
There you go. Reach in and pull out a person. Shuffle it up. Pull out a person. There you go. All right. Who do you got?
Juliet.
All right. So Juliet is going to
murder someone.
Juliet is going to murder someone.
I actually would believe that.
In season 2 of Nashville. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. What do you think is going to happen with Deacon and Rayna in season 2 of Nashville over there on the ABC? Let us know in the comments. Then feel free to leave a video response giving us your theory for Deacon. Well, if you merge them together, right?
That would be their couple name.
Deacon. Well, not really. No. It'd be Rayna and Deacon. So Rayna. Durango. Anyways, leave your video response. Rakin. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
It kind of sounds like raping, though.
Oh,
it's hard to sell a t-shirt. What? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a video response saying, hey, this is what I think is going to happen. Greg and Kristine, Nashville, yay! Then make sure you share the video with your friends. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you see all our Nashville goodies. And let's see if I hit everything else.
And if you haven't watched Nashville, go download it and watch it.
Right.
And
there's
also
a link in the bottom.
Soundtrack.
There's a link in the bottom to the iTunes with all the episodes. You click on that. You get to go watch the show. You get to be part of the conversation. We all love that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, beyond.